they can see and hear you. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chapter 85 of Known Realms Tolesh.
Wow.
That's up there.
That's a number. That's a big number.
That's a big number.
As you can see, we are down one Angie. We miss them very dearly as they are dealing with the current spooky weather situations happening in their area. So wish Angie all the best, send them all your love, and we can't wait to see them soon. Yeah, let's go ahead and introduce the players that we have here, starting with dude, I keep forgetting his name. I feel bad. He's been here for so long, and I
Whistle.
Button.
Yeah, the guy who plays Whistle.
Hello, I'm the guy who plays Whistle.
I don't like this at all.
My name.
like
I
this.
also go by David.
Yeah.
My pronouns are he, him, and so are Whistles, the Hobgoblin Soul Forged Fighter. You can catch me here as Whistle. And you can also catch me over at Stealthy Elf Productions, where I am the GM of a couple of Pathfinder 2nd Edition games.
Incredible.
With some cool people.
With some cool people. Thank you, David. It was a mean bit, but I definitely know your name.
Hooray.
And next up is...
Bob. I'm Button. My pronouns are they, them. I couldn't think of another name that started with B. Beatrice. What did I say? I'm Bluebluebutton on social media. When I'm not here, you can find me over on Stealthy Elf Productions in the Unearthed Inheritance campaign, where I play Cressida. And around when this is being dropped, it's our 2-year anniversary of this campaign.
2 whole years.
That's incredible.
We have
Ooh.
We've done so much.
a 2-year.
We fucked with so many gods.
And there's
Yeah.
so much more to fuck with. There's so much more to do.
They're not dead yet.
They're not... Cress?
I'm working on it.
What are you doing?
Working on it.
You were like, they're not dead yet. I'm like, that you don't live here. Though Cress
Saw my
has been
cousins
here
today.
before.
They're very southern.
Ooh.
But yeah, 2 years. I'm gonna make a sappy post about it tomorrow. What at the time of recording, we're the day before the 2-year anniversary. But guys,
Yeah.
what's my name?
Adam.
Hey everybody, my name is Adam. He, they pronouns. You can find me and Mr. Adup on all social medias. MRADDUP.
I couldn't think
You
of
have
any
to
other name
spell it.
that's
That's-
with A for that one either, but I have
M-R-A-D-D-U-P, yeah.
siblings with
Yeah.
Shit. Alec, pronouns he, him. Find me on places on the internet. Tales Archived. The Archivist here for Known Realms Tolesh. And you can find me playing as Fenris in Heroes of Asteria, Unearthed Inheritance over at Stealthy Elf Productions. All right. Guys, are you ready to dive into tonight's session of Known Realms Tolesh?
Yeah.
We're going to do a... I didn't have it ready. I guess I don't have it ready any other time I do it. I'm like, hold on.
Hold on.
Quick and dirty recap. We had a lot of reunions last time as Xio reunited with Wit, and Echinacea and Eowulf reunited with Lorien in Ilynbelle, the two having teleported there for the day. Each reunion, no matter how bratty and shitty Wit is, went fairly well, and the group ended with a race and getting cream puffs from the Wallflower, which is a very good punny name. And we did that. Whistle had Whistle had an intense conversation with a scantily clad Elizabeth Whitmore, shoving shit into her mouth in her own house. And he did. He was like, "Oh, this bitch is spying. Fuck you, dude." So I had a very interesting conversation where he may have found an alternative route for reviving Nikolai through a blood mage in Drukamesh. Funnily enough, the crew is heading there pretty soon. And Whistle had a very delightful heart-to-heart with Asandro, which is definitely not how I thought that engagement was going to go. Go ahead, David. Say whatever the fuck you were just going to say.
I was gonna say, did you think we were just gonna like see each other and like just get in each other's faces and start pushing?
Yeah, kind of.
It's on site.
With Whistle's track record in the past, currently thinking about how Lord Tarvish was dispatched the first time.
Okay, different gradations. You killed my friend versus my friend is currently
you
sad
broke
about
my
you are
friend's
two
heart.
different.
I don't know. Whistle is a man of extremes.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Actually,
David said. Okay.
let's see. Let's see what happens.
We find our adventurers still on Tri-Day the 3rd of Nightfall. I forgot it was Tri-Day. We're going to pick up with Mr. Whistle. You and Asandro have just had a rowdy training session, essentially a spar between the two of you, getting out these hefty emotions. David, I want you to paint me a picture of how Whistle approaches a fight with Asandro.
Oh, Whistle's approach to this fight with Asandro is looking to provide kind of a similar role to Xio, just giving him a chance to get it out and say what he wants. So Whistle's going to kind of continuously just get close to him and go full defense. Get in, to maybe take a hit that doesn't do anything, taunt him a little bit, right, and pull back out, and just try to piss him off and let him go, and let him just get emotional.
You read me incredibly well, because Asandro is using practice blades, is not using any of his like spirit caller abilities or blood hunter abilities. Give me one of the things you say to goad him. Button's like, I need to hear this shit.
Oh.
Say what you need to say.
I think Whistle, so just to try to initially get him going, just to kind of initially get under his collar, as he's swinging the practice blade, Whistle's going to take the shield and slam back into the practice blade hard enough to break it. And just kind of shrug it off and go, come on, is that really the best you've got?
Give me an intimidation check.
Yeah. That's a 16.
Asandro just sort of, fine, as he takes both of his blades out, and you see as these wisps of wind sort of wrap around them and imbue them with this electrical energy as he begins to make his way toward you. You're kind of playing the defensive game as he weaves in and out. I want you to give me just like one round of attack rolls.
Sure. I'll say for attacks, we're gonna go with trips and shoves. You're just gonna try to, let's see. I believe I just rolled. How do I do these?
How do I do this?
I succeed. The DC for the same rating equals 8 plus your strength modifier. Okay, that's for shove.
Church rusher.
Shoving him is going to be tricky.
He's a thick boy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get super mechanical about it, so I'll just say we're going to go ahead and try to like disarm him.
Okay,
disengage and just kind of like dodge around him. It takes a lot of defensive actions. So I think if I'm taking dodge, I think I just declare it.
You just declare it. Cool. Yeah.
So disadvantages on attacks against me.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just roll like one bout of disadvantage attacks.
That feels like advantage on goading for just like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not even hitting.
That's the thing. Sandra begins to absolutely take the offensive and weave into you and slash upward, downward, but you're very seamlessly like one button. I mean, hit the nail on the head. Just like 1, 2. Your animated shield comes and blocks one of the strikes. You are no hit is touching you, and you can see that that's beginning to frustrate Asandro. With all these feelings and things that have happened recently, he's much quicker to anger than he usually is. So you're laying into him, and you absolutely take advantage of that.
He does maybe like a big swing and a miss. Whistle's just going to kind of sidestep, let the blow fall into the dirt, And
Yeah.
Whistle's gonna just kind of lean down and whisper at him. Are you even trying, Isandro? Are you still holding back?
Give me another intimidation check with advantage. And then, I don't know, buy me dinner because I'm hard.
It's another 16 and a 20, dirty 20.
20
15
don't take
plus
home to
5.
mom.
No, you don't want to tell about this one.
You hear the crunch of like leather as Isandro like grip as Isandro grips the handles of his blades and just sort of like slams his fists into the ground, and you see the horns begin to elongate a bit. The tusks on his lower jaw begin to extend as he looks up. Those tattoos are bright red as he takes on his shifted form, and he lunges toward you. And are you still declaring the dodge action?
I think so. I think
Okay.
Whistle's gonna let him like go crazy for a bit here.
Yeah, no. I
want to hear him say what he wants. That's what Whistle's going for.
a
Like,
19
when he says
doesn't hit.
nope.
Okay. When you say
AC
you
23, yeah. so
Okay, yeah.
disadvantage,
I hate that shit. When you say Whistle wants Isandro to say what he wants to say, is there anything that's on Whistle's mind?
I think Isandro, from what Whistle understands, after talking to Xio,
Mm-hmm.
and even after talking to Isandro, they're afraid of where this goes. They're afraid of, what happens next, and there's kind of a fear of commitment, So, and again, they, understanding that they broke up because Xio didn't say that he wants to live, and Isandro didn't say, I don't know, let's find out, that he wants Xio to live, maybe, or who knows, that's for Isandro. But Whistle wants to hear him. Whistle wants to hear him like let it out.
Yeah. I mean, the first thing you hear is a guttural just roar as he, at this point, attempts to grapple you.
That's a good idea.
And that's a good idea.
That's a pretty good idea.
So go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh.
And I did roll at disadvantage. But
15 plus 9, 24 for acrobatics.
Jesus fucking Christ, plus 9?
Yeah. He's very acrobatic.
You got a 17 plus 9 with disadvantage. I had a natural 20 and then 17.
Oh. Yeah. So that's 16, 26. Yeah, he's got me.
Pins you to the ground, lurches over you, and just the blades are dropped at this point as you can hear that electricity crackling between his fingers as he just like grinds the stone and snow as it sort of picks up around you. I don't want them gone from this life or mine.
Whistle's gonna smile at him. Good. Then they need to hear that.
Sandra smirks, nods, and just bites you on the shoulder.
Fair enough.
Really hard. As you two are in this bout, sort of tangled, give me a perception check, Whistle.
Sure. Ooh. That's a 17 plus a 2 for 19.
You look around and you see the Ducal Guard is hyped. They are all amped up. They're like, look at him go. They're talking about the strategy of goading an opponent that is larger than you, right? Capitalizing on emotional states, capitalizing on, recent events. a lot of continuing to learn from you and learn from Asandro and like taking in his techniques and how, you know, you can use your innate abilities to gain the upper hand even when it looks like you're losing. You look around and your eye is immediately drawn up to where Elizabeth's window is. She's not there. You look back down to where your equipment is. Neither is Nikolai. And that's where we're going to check in with Echinacea.
You son of...
Where is he? No! No, my boy. Not my boy, but, you know, Whistle's boy.
Hey, Echinacea.
Scorched earth on Iothalor.
How's it going?
I think it's going really well. I'm pretty sure we have lost the race.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Echinacea has essentially called off their birds, and they're just doing these slow circles, and at the risk of making Aedwulf go, ugh, they are just holding Lorien and kissing him deeply, and not even noticing as Wit and Xio, the duo, go across whatever finish line we have chosen.
The thing is, that finish line exists, right? You're between like a post office and a general store. That's where you've dictated. Wit and Xio keep going. They're like, we're not done. They continue to go, but you see is like you all kind of begin to come to a very gradual, natural slow. And Lorien's like, I couldn't have been happier to lose.
It's become one of my favorite things. I like watching people win things, although I do wish Whistle had become the prettiest princess, but he will someday.
The prettiest princess?
Yes. I do think you could also take home that title, though Lazuli hard won it.
If I entered a competition like that, my love, it would be vastly unfair to any other entrants.
Ever humble. You are right.
I know. You hear Aedwulf. Boo! Boo! Lorien's like, let us have this. It's like, fine.
You two should compete in a battle of the bards. Wit too.
I think that would be nice. Maybe next time you guys are here.
Have you been practicing with your lyre?
I've sought it out in many quiet moments, and it's brought me much peace. And now, I fear that I will never put it down with this competition upcoming.
I look forward to it. Impress me.
That is all I ever strive to do, my dear.
I hate that I have to leave today.
I hate that you have to leave today. But I look forward to the fact that you'll come again.
When I am back next, which will be soon, we should take a stroll around your room.
Oh, I'd love that. And our room.
You want to come home?
I haven't been. Dorlin has asked. He has been a very dutiful brother-in-law. It never felt right without you. Or Than, and I didn't have the heart.
Well then, when next I am here, we shall, with two hearts as one, re-enter that place that you built for us.
I am deeply impressive, aren't I?
Do you want to know something that made me a little furious?
Yeah, very much so. Aedwulf kind of leans in. I do too.
There were these paintings that were prophesized by an oracle of the Magus Arcanum. And mine didn't feature me at all, it featured you. Chopping wood.
That makes a lot of sense. I imagine
The
painting...
view from my desk.
I was just going to say, I imagine that painting was your point of view. You always enjoyed peeking out of your desk, watching me do what I do best.
Is that what you do best?
Oh, absolutely not.
I'm glad to hear that hasn't changed.
Ha ha ha! Aedwulf's like, I'm gonna dip, actually. And Aedwulf starts running behind Wit and Xio. And Lorien just kind of perks up a little bit on the Tensor's floating disc. Could I escort you back to the hospital? It's like...
Please do. And the birds kind of kick up. And I think we fly not through the front door, but to his window. Mm-hmm.
You fly through immediately to see Egret moving shit around, being like, where in the fuck did he go?
They knock on the window.
Holy shit. Her beard is like half in her face. She just kind of like puts it down and puts her hair back up, opens it, and just...
Oh, my dear. Echinacea tumbles in. They smack on the ground, and Echinacea just holds her tight.
Hello, my
as
love.
they have... Hello, Egret. And they give her a greeting that Echinacea had not remembered the last time that they were together. One kiss on one of her bright pink cheeks, then one kiss on the other bright pink cheek, and then a kiss on the top of her nose that she hates.
She winces like instinctively, right? But you are met with what you remember, which is a flurry of kisses all over your face. In order to like combat the ick that she has when getting kissed on the nose, she's like, mwah, 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 mwah. Oh, she tucks, your hair behind your ears and just mwah. Another kiss on the forehead as she's just, oh, it's good to see that some of you has come back. You remember a bit more.
I do. Decades.
Not nearly enough, but it's a start.
Not nearly enough.
She kind of looks at you and Lorien. Oh, you remember the
stole
big
my
oath?
Husband. I do. Echinacea pulls in the floating disc through the window and pulls it over to the bed and immediately dispels it. So that
Lorien's like this, so it's perfect as he just poof right on the bed. He's like, sorry, Egret, I was kidnapped. I couldn't help it. My legs don't work. She's like, oh, excuses, fucking excuses. Cover up. It's cold. Covers him up, and it's good to see you, love. And I'm glad you were able to visit. Are you just here for the day?
Yes, we are helping with the recovery in Iothalor, and if the hospital is able to lend any resources, I would greatly appreciate that. They don't have to today, but perhaps over the next week, if we could begin some sort of transition to aid these people.
Could I could have Quill be liaison, if you'd like. Have them ferry people who may not be having their needs met, and we've always got plenty of space at the Belrose Medical Institute.
And if I recall, Alec, the Belrose Medical Institute was more like Doctors Without Borders, correct?
Correct.
Could we instead find those willing to come to Iothalor?
Absolutely. How does a group of, say, 20 sound for now?
That sounds like more than the tiny hospital there could currently take. But let's say a baker's dozen.
Baker's dozen sounds good to me. All right.
Echinacea hands her a cream puff.
Oh, God. Wallflower? She doesn't let you, answer the question. She just consumes it. All right. He's doing well, all things considered.
I saw him stand.
You're holding out on me, big man. He's like, well, maybe it wasn't for your eyes. Maybe it happened exactly when it was supposed to.
Oh, your first steps.
He fights the urge to make a baby noise. He's like, my first steps. My second first steps.
Valiant, my love.
Thank you. But I must get preparing. You see as he pulls out the lyre, quickly throws it away, and scoots to the side of the bed and just brings you in one more time. And just squeezes. I love you.
Echinacea kisses him. Oh. I love you. They look around this space. This place where Lorien has walked again. And they, I think, take some small token of Minri. They place it under his pillow, and in that moment designate this space where their husband has recovered for word of recall.
Very nice. Okay. How does that look?
Blink and you miss it. The walls turn just a paler shade of blue, as if the light outside has changed, but it has not.
For but a moment, you see a shadow of her on the wall, nodding in your direction.
But you watch over him.
Always. I will not let him out of my sight.
And I think that memory of the fact that Echinacea has hallowed this space in the past, and they have the memory of doing it washes over them. There's just this completeness. Kissing their husband, having been reunited with their best friend, and having looked toward recovery. Well, Lorien. Here's to more steps.
All the better for running back to you. I love you. And I will see you soon.
I will see you soon, my love. I'll be back in but a heartbeat. They kiss him, and they go collect Xio. They leave Dorland's cookies for him, knowing that they will be back soon, knowing that he will be pissed at them, but understanding that they have to get back.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. And you return. Egret, before you leaves, gives you a case of Autumn Silence. And you and Xio make your way back to Iothalor.
And they hate the moment of leaving.
That pulling in your navel that you described feels almost sickening as you teleport back to Iothalor, back to where you and Xio were standing in the streets of the city.
No, they're teleporting to a circle, so they are in the Whitmore estate.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yep, you are smack.
It's a circle. I can't. It's teleportation circle. I keep saying teleport.
You're fine.
It is the lamer one.
You find yourself smack dab in the middle of Lucien's office, and he's like, "Bah!"
Apologies.
Oh, no need. No need. I'm busy.
Oh, with
You
what?
see he's covering paper on his desk. Get
Echinacea.
out.
I think if Echinacea were in a more playful and less somber mood, they would absolutely fuck with this man, but they do leave him his peace. once.
You and Xio head out, and you begin to exit the Whitmore estate, and you do see Whistle. As Whistle, Nikolai is gone. Where are you headed?
Whistle is after everything. Like as soon as Whistle will just tell the sound. Wait, cut out, stop.
He goes.
Whistle's gonna look around and just Nikolai.
You call his
reach out a
name.
hand and try to. I don't want to like. Tries to summon him. I think he can deny if he wants.
Oh, he can. Yeah, but you hear as you call out Nick, you just hear, oh, I think I just started wandering aimlessly. Apologies. I'll be back shortly. They give me 2 minutes.
Whistle. Just gonna, where are you?
It seems I'm, toward the Law Keep. So not far at all.
All right. I'll be right over.
All right. And Echinacea, Xio informs you that they're going to check in at the humble abode, gather some things, and you see Whistle hand reaching out, just kind of. What's Whistle's expression right now?
Very concerned,
Yeah.
like deeply furrowed brow. Making his way over to his things, getting his cloak back on, and
Echinacea, seeing him look concerned and moving quickly, Echinacea sprints to Whistle. What's wrong?
Nikolai was wandering off. And he gives a kind of a concerned look. He's never done that before.
Wandering off?
He said, he's near the Law Keep, but he doesn't seem to know why he started going there.
I do not like that. Shall we go to him?
Yes. I don't like this either.
Has he? I think the two of them are like,
Yeah.
Echinacea's
are trying.
Actually,
keep
Whistle, as we start to get going, Whistle's just gonna pull a feather out, whistle into it, and call Anvil over.
Anvil, the Simurgh flies down, and very seamless motion sort of scoops you, Whistle, up first, and then picks you up, Echinacea, as the two of you just begin to fly off. You begin to fly toward the Lore Keep. Sorry, go ahead.
Him wandering off, especially with the effects of the tinge, doesn't bode well.
I agree, and he doesn't know why, or that's very concerning. I have the means of identifying whether or not something is under the effects of a spell. Perhaps we can check.
I am worried, though. Maybe. What if he does know what he's doing, but he doesn't want to tell me that he's just looking for a bit of space?
I always forget that people can lie to us. What do you think he wouldn't want to tell you?
I don't know. Maybe he's just, because of our bond, just upset that he has to tell me.
Perhaps there is a way to cultivate space for just him.
Also, I recently learned of another avenue to explore, restoring his body. Restoring him to his body.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Courtesy of Elizabeth Whitmore.
Echinaceia's face goes flat. No. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. 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 No.
I take it that's a no then.
Aedwolf pops out. That's a no, Beb.
It is not up to me. However, there is nothing that comes from Elizabeth Whitmore, even if it is honest, that comes without a great price. And I would not have you pay such a thing.
Well, from what I understand, it would be through one of her associates. A hexa, an elven hexa named Ithriel.
David, I saw you doubt yourself. You're like, Ithriel. Go ahead, bud.
Does that name... I know it's unlikely, but possible because they're elven and have lived a long time. Does that name ring a bell?
It does. Ithriel actually accompanied Echinacea alongside other botanists through a trek in the Drukemeshian wilds and was there when the Bellrose was discovered.
Oh, wait. Hold on. What do I remember about them? Did I like them? Were they neat? Were they nice? Were they a good person?
You hit a vibe where you're like, oh my god, I have a type, because she's very much like Nivian.
Oh no.
Very, this very long, this very long silver hair, she high elven individual, she, they pronouns, know that she is a, particularly a hexer that is quite talented in the sanguineous arts, so blood magic. She is quite talented. And she also is a vampire. Yeah. So unfortunately, like, a lot of boxes are being ticked for you. You recall them being very stoic, very quiet, but very polite, very kind when having conversations, and pretty fucking hot.
Whistle, you see Echinacea turn beet red. Oh.
Familiar with them, maybe?
Oh, yes. Yes. As a matter of fact, I traveled with them in 1830. Or no, sorry, I'm getting my dates wrong. No, I'm right. 1830. Oh. Have you ever had a realization about your preferences that you perhaps didn't want in the moment you had it?
Sorry, quick correction. 8:30, not 1830, because we're in 946
I said, I'm a fucking... Sorry, I've been reading...
No. You're good. You're good. I just wanted to make sure above table I made that correction.
8:30.
This is about 90 years.
Yeah, when are we? Yeah, 84.
940?
We're in 946.
That's 116
I can't,
years.
I can't
116
do
years.
math.
So 116 years ago.
Yeah. Yes. How the fuck does Elizabeth know about them? Ithriel was there when we discovered the Bellrose.
Oh.
And they're a vampire. And a talented hexer. Very attractive. To me.
She's kind of like if you mixed Nivian with Whistle.
Stop it.
And we'll
Oh, that's
whoa,
awesome.
whoa, wee, wow.
Well, then maybe we should reconsider the advice despite its source.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. What is the
Do you guys
nature?
get the shower on?
I sure did.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
I heard
Let me
it
know if
turn on.
continues. Yeah.
No, you're fine now. I just heard it turn on.
Okay.
Did she say the nature of what that return would be? Would he have a body? His own body?
Possibly his own body. She said that his body would be required.
What does Nikolai think about this?
He hasn't shared his thoughts. To be honest, I was rather distracted after talking to her. I ran into Sancho and we had things to talk about.
That does make sense to me. I am wary of any attempt on her part to influence us. But we can talk to Ithril. And I think that the choice ought to be Nikolai's.
Agreed.
Speaking of which, you guys come upon a very interesting sight as you see a dagger floating in the middle of the street speaking to another man, Casimir. Casimir has seemingly recently exited the Lore Keep, couple books in hand, and is conversating with a dagger in the air. And like, people are kind of passing just like, what in the fuck? Like, even in like a high fantasy world like this is not normal. And Casimir's like kind of laughing like really hard. It's just like, oh, now that's funny. Now that Whistle and Valor seem to be much similar than we would initially think, and I quite funny. Well, speak of the handsome devil.
Echinacea leans into Whistle's ear. Speaking of types.
There's as you lean in, there's an audible and like very obvious like sigh of relief.
Yeah. Oh, you. It's okay. He's okay.
Maybe I'm just upset. Maybe I was just worried that I do have a type.
Yes, I'm sure that was it.
Hello, you two. Casimir just sort of, how are we doing?
Nikolai, Casimir, hello.
Hello. Nikolai just, hello.
Hey.
Whistle's gonna come on over and hold a hand out to Nikolai, offering like if he wants to float into it, he
slowly returns to it. Yeah. And it's as of right now, it seems more lethargic than like hesitant, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Just like yeah, slow moving.
Yeah. I imagine it's a similar feeling to like when I've expended all of the metallurgist dice.
Exactly. Yeah, you feel heavy. You feel the weight of that metal on you. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, Whistle's got a bit of a concerned expression, but turns and
Well, thank you for finding Nikolai, Casimir.
Oh, we just happened to bump into each other. It was I was on my way out. It seems that he was on a stroll. So yes, I had a meeting with Rivet. Yes.
About what?
Well, particularly the city's defenses. and how they seem to be lacking. Given the conversations that happened after the city was liberated, there was talk of a school opening. And I have picked up books on education. And offered my services to, once the school is open, to teach the arcane.
Incredible.
Yes. To do what I do best in a better way.
Good for you.
Nisha has so much to say.
Mm.
When does the school open?
It has yet to be constructed, but once it is, hopefully by the middle of next year.
I get the feeling you'll be a good teacher.
Sorry.
No.
I hope I will be a better one than I once was. Casimir does linger on you, Echinacea, clocking that Echinacea probably has a lot to say.
Echinacea thinks about the two students they just fleetingly saw.
Yep.
Whose masks were burned to their faces. And I think they want to only be excited for Casimir. But there is that residual anxiety, and it lingers there, and they try and cover it by squeezing his arm and giving him an excited shake, and then they turn very quickly to Nikolai. Nikolai, could I cast an identify spell on you, if that's all right?
Absolutely. Sure. Yes.
Wonderful. And how are you feeling? They're pulling out a pearl and a phoenix feather.
Tired, but fine, otherwise.
Yes, tired. And, what brought you this way? They're casting the identify spell, which takes a minute. Sort of the phoenix feathers are wrapping around the pearl until it becomes more of a looking glass. And they're looking at him as if it's almost like a jeweler's loop.
Yeah, oh, very nice.
Ooh.
I love that flavor. Inspiration point, take it. I just feel as if I think I wanted to just go on a stroll, take in the city, breathe in feel the cold air. You cast Identify. You get divination magic, particularly a scry spell.
Right now?
Within the last hour.
So a scry spell has been cast on Nikolai, but no enchantment.
No enchantment.
Echinacea would know what this is. I just forget what modify memory is. But this would be what they're looking for.
Modify memory is a...
Yeah, enchantment.
Yeah, no modify memory.
Well, the good news is no one has ensorcelled you. The bad news is they glance really quickly at Whistle. Someone has scryed upon you recently.
Oh. I don't like that.
Scryed upon him.
To scry, to look with an eye through long distances. I don't know who cast it.
Casimir looks a bit dutiful. I can try and find out, if you'd like.
Yes, please, and teach me how to. What do you mean? What do you mean?
He does cast message. We can talk about that anxiety later if you'd like.
Shit. No,
No shit.
No, it's all good. It's all fine. And you know that
My
I
love.
do trust you. I am just full of dumb feelings.
No? Hey.
That are called triggers, and they're not dumb, I know.
Thank you. Your feelings are not dumb. I made a lot of mistakes the first time I taught. I will seek them out before I start.
Seek who out? Mm-mm.
Yes.
No.
We can talk about this later. Essentially, it is a reverse. Essentially, it is a reverse census spell, something akin to scry, but focused on scry spells. It gives me the ability to focus on the origin of the spell. I just need to cast it within 24 hours of its initial casting.
Would the person who cast the spell originally know that you did this?
There is a chance. But holds up a amulet of non-detection. They won't fucking see who I am. And I can see about making a little enchantment for both. Well, if you'd like, you and Nikolai, but I would need Nikolai with me. If that is all right.
Whistle will look down at Nikolai.
What do you think? Is it all right?
Yes, I think Casimir is great company.
Whistle will hold out Nikolai to Casimir.
Casimir will just sort of create like a mini Tensor's floating disc and just have Nikolai sit on it. Just, well, I guess we will be spending the day experimenting and trying to see who did this.
It's hard not to think of that as like a little dagger stretcher.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's going to surgery or something. Oh,
just all right. Well, I will take good care of him. I promise.
Thank you.
And we can talk later.
We will talk later.
He nods, knowing that tone and that face. Just, we will talk about it later. And Casimir, well, I don't know what you lot are up to the rest of the day, but I will be in the humble abode.
Echinacea looks at Whistle and trying to see how Whistle is feeling about Nikolai on his little stretcher.
Oh, Whistle.
Nikolai right now.
Yeah. Oh. I think Whistle's got a very kind of concerned, but trying not to outwardly look concerned.
Yeah.
You know, trying to play it cool, but keeps glancing back at Nikolai on the disc. Yeah. I think he's worried. I think he's obviously worried.
Well, are you going back to the humble abode? Maybe we could go too. I know that Whistle, we had talked about casting legend lore. We can all be doing magic together in the same place where we can all see each other. Or we can all see each other because it's about all of us making sure that we are comfortable.
That sounds like a great idea. I like this idea.
All right. Incredible. For the time being, you guys head back to the humble abode. And I'll say that's where we'll take our first break. Take our first break there, and then we'll be back in about 10 minutes. They can see and hear. Oh,
Nice.
crisp. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Known Realms Tolesh, chapter 85. The
Woo!
one where Nikolai is on a stretcher.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. So we pick up with you guys in the humble abode.
Okay. Whistle, I know we said that we should all be in the same space for the sake of everyone having their eyes on each other. But do you want everyone to have their eyes on what we might glean?
Do you trust them?
Can you guys hear like the cardboard box and stuff in the background?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Do you trust everyone here?
Yes, but it's not a matter of my trust. I'm asking what you're comfortable with.
Yes, let's do it.
A rare... May I insight check?
Okay, yeah.
Wow, bad. 9.
Whistle, what do they get with a 9?
With a 9. With a 9, Whistle seems resolved to, yes, let's go ahead and be upfront about this. But yeah, I think with a 9, he probably is able to kind of keep to himself how he really feels about this.
Mm-hmm. I button feel bad. Okay. Echinacea. No, I think it's neat. Believing Whistle, Echinacea nods their affirmation. Okay. And then they set out their incense, light it. The smoke begins to circle around the room, and they lay out these 4 piano keys, and though they are attached to no string, when Echinacea taps them, they play a little dun, 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 and they will cast legend lore as they speak the word Lord Vendrick. And they'll look up over the incense at Whistle.
The golden eyes staring back at you are hard, prepared to hear whatever it is that's going to come out, but hardened against necessarily believing it.
Echinacea reaches their hand across the table and gives yours a squeeze.
Squeezes your hand back.
What we get here is a forgotten story of Lord Vendrick. As the strings begin to pluck, the weave itself pulling on this name, you see a scene about you unfold. A domed room with whirring cogs, with aspects of the roof moving similarly to that of something akin to the sigil sphere. Different sequential rings sort of moving in a slow sequence. You can see that sequence is particularly to cover the dome. Once it's uncovered, there is this beautiful glass that emits a bright light of the sun. And you see a full vision of Lord Vendrick standing at about 8 feet tall. Sorry, it was the whoa! This sort of androgynous form stands tall, a set of large mechanical arms based on the shoulders and two smaller ones based on where a humanoid's ribcage would be. Formless face besides two slitted green eyes. A mantle of fur that is lined with craggy red scales. Shoves books and daggers and weaponry off of a desk. This is not enough. It isn't enough. No matter how long I'm here. Looks up to a portrait. A portrait of Whistle, what is familiar to you as these large Diavanthyr cities stacked upon themselves, but it goes upward as a mountain range is seen behind the cities, and above that, the stars themselves. And a draconic form with unfurled platinum gold wings, and behind it, red and yellow feathered wings. You made us for what purpose? For what purpose? To see us die. By the worm or the storm. Is this fun for you, Ios? The room emits in this bright light, as similar to what you both saw with Landith. From the painting, this serpentine-like draconic head slithers out. And it transforms into a similar alloy-born body, mirroring that of Vendrick. I did not make you to watch you die. I made you because I saw that you deserved to exist. Existence is rarely fair, but it is worth having. You think that your lifespan doesn't give you enough time. To do what? To secure the legacy of my people. To bring them together. And to bring them into the future. I see. You're passionate, Vendrick. I see that passion. I saw it when you were born. I rarely give such rewards, but you have earned it. Ios begins to shift as wings unfurl, draconic in nature, but they quickly shatter in celestial light as feathered phoenix wings form. Ios reaches with one of the mechanical alloy-born hands that they have and plucks a feather. Your body is not flesh. Once you die, it will rust. But holds the feather up, but your soul, that is what will live on. And it will find its destiny. It will bring your people together. And it will bring them into the future. And by extension, you will bring those. You will bring them to those things. You are a leader unlike any of your age. But now comes the question. Do you lead for glory? Or do you lead for them? Vendrick looks downward, not meeting the eyes of his creator. Until he does. It has always been for them. And it always will be. Well, then I gift you life anew, though your name may not be the same, though the world may look very different. Your soul will live on. The feather is crushed, and both hands are planted into Vendrick's chest as the once silver plating becomes a bright, resplendent rose gold. Vendrick looks down. Thank you. What? Looking at the wings. What is this? I've never seen a creature like this. I think it's called a phoenix, Vendrick. A phoenix. Your soul will be forged by the flames of the phoenix, and you will continue. The scene begins to fade as both of you sit, watching on.
I think Whistle's looking up at Echinacea with that exact expression.
Two dumbfounded faces staring at each other.
That's...
Whistle leans back and thinks,
My soul is so old.
And yet renewed.
Magic of the Phoenix.
Echinacea
magic.
smiles. Magic I borrow. Echinacea's face, their expressions are somersaulting between excitement and then concern, like back and forth.
so
No.
Whistle was just going to ask,
What are you thinking?
I'm wondering whether or not I should be happy for you. But that depends on you.
honest with you. Even after hearing this, seeing this vision, all I can think about is that none of it matters if Nikolai's not restored. Vendrick. Even if Vendrick's soul is mine, his heart is not.
Your heart is your own.
Whistle's looking over across the room at Aasimar and Nikolai.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do to unite the to unite a fallen empire. But none of it matters if that man doesn't walk again.
That's why it matters. For you.
Aasimar looks at you, Whistle, looks at you, Echinacea. It's like Vendrick said. It's always for them. Nikolai is your heart. This is only a path you can walk. But you need not walk it alone. Nikolai floats over to you. For as much grief as I've given you, you will do what is right. For you and me. I've said it once and I will say it again. I trust you. You are not him. You are Whistle. You are the man you choose to be. You are the man I love. I don't know how you do it either, but I know you're going to do what you think is right. And that is all I care about.
Whistle takes the dagger in hand and kisses the ruby.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Nick.
If you want to speak to Ithriel, I don't trust Elizabeth Whitmore, but I trust you.
Only if we have to.
Only if we have to.
Thank you, Doctor.
I'm glad we could learn this together, and I know you say it doesn't matter, but knowing what has been matters. Because there are steps we do not wish to retread. And we must know what steps those were. Not to take them again. Trust me.
You're right. see the wisdom in what you're saying. I guess I'm just a little one-track minded.
And how the tracks have changed.
Yeah. It's been quite a journey we've all been on.
And you have been on yours since time immemorial.
As for all the wisdom that we glean from looking back, we should think about what we have ahead of us. I understand that there's still the issue of that creature plaguing.
To the west, was it?
To the southwest.
The southwest.
There's still creatures plaguing the southwest. People who would still use our help.
Yes. Yes, I would like to take care of that village before we leave Iothalor.
Maybe we should round up a team. A group of operatives that could help us deal with it.
Who did you have in mind?
Well, Casimir, what are you up to?
Looks at Nikolai. I'm occupied. But I could come if you like. No, I'm going to say no. I have to finish this.
I'm very proud of you for having boundaries.
It's really difficult.
Oh, Casimir.
It's all right. And plus, that way you'll come back to answers instead of sitting here having to wait.
That would be much appreciated. It is appreciated. Now,
Of course.
thank you.
You are welcome.
Xio said it's a bunch of corpses all stuck together, so I think if Kalen isn't too busy with the Thortel Guild, we should invite him along.
And Monroe's always looking for something to shoot at.
You're not wrong.
Perhaps Sandra would like to join us.
Oh? Did the conversation go that well?
Well, well enough that I'm willing to ask.
That's good. That's good. That is very encouraging. Whistle. How bad a form would it be to tell Lila that I was right?
I was actually thinking the same thing when Ios came down. I was like, holy shit.
I think,
Oh, fuck
regardless
me.
of form, it should be said. You were right.
Oh, that feels so good.
Oh shit. Yeah, we should
See.
we should go take care of the village. Also, Lila Alcott fucking cooked, dude. Absolutely cooked. Holy
It's like
fuck.
yourself being like, I just need validation.
Canonically, Echinacea was right. Ios
Let
created
the record show.
the Divan theory. Okay.
I think
Oh,
just before we
Yeah.
before we head off to go recruit everybody,
Oh shit.
Whistle will let Casimir take Nikolai back. So it's just Echinacea and Whistle at the table.
Yeah, okay.
And he's just gonna say,
Thank you, Doctor. You've done a lot for both of us.
You've done a lot for me. And even if you hadn't, which again, you have, I want to. I know we said it traveling from side of the home, but there's a bit of pain that crosses Echinecia's face. And you can always take it back if you change your mind, but I see you as family, and I want to be there for you.
Whistle reaches out to take your hand across the table.
You know, I used to think that there were just 3 types of people. I realized there's a 4th category. People you protect, and people you follow.
And the bad ones.
And the bad ones. And then there's a group that maybe has all of them. It's that you're willing to trust. It's that you're willing to forgive. It's that means something to you. I think that 4th group is family. And I think that's what we have here.
I think you're right. I want to think you're right. I think you're right. He squeezes his hand tight.
Squeezes back.
Would you be my family?
Echinacea looks up at Whistle's golden eyes. They remember looking at a pair of blue eyes rimmed with gold as Lazuli asked Echinacea if they would be her family. And there's a moment where their hand tightens even further and they intake a breath sharply. Yes, Whistle. I will be your family for as long as you want me.
Whistle squeezes your hand back.
Well, planted in my soul lives a very long time. So I might hold you to that for a very, very, very long time.
I like the sound of that.
Come on. I have a pile of zombies to kill. Again.
Again! Why?
Each of you, for both the legend lore and this scene, please take an inspiration point. You gather the Avengers. Monroe, gung-ho, ready to go, eager.
Gung-ho, ready to go.
Kaylin's like, perfect, I literally have a book for this.
Show me.
So it seems that it starts talking about I have it up, I just need the tab. Well, I know that the group had talked about looking into the village, so I wanted to, in the degree of helping you guys before we got started, making sure we understood what this thing was and why it formed and what sort of damage it could be causing. And it seems that an entity like this is usually summoned by powerful necromancers, liches possibly, and even dark gods or idols. It is known to have effect, and he begins to ramble about how this entity, with no official name in text, is summoned by these powerful beings bound to it in a similar way that Ithaus's heart was bound, a similar process to that of in regards to Vaymir. There is this conversation of how once they're created, they're this force of nature. They roll from settlement to settlement, taking in life and using it to fuel their creator.
It's so horrifying, but I love it when he talks nerdy to me.
Whistle's gonna look at Monroe and go,
And what's your plan?
I'm gonna shoot him. No, but also he pulls out these small little gilded flat circles, kind of like discs, flat circles. What a good 2 years and I can't describe fuck all.
You're beautiful.
And they're drawn to life, right? So I'm gonna make them think there's life around. Tap this. You see he places it on the ground, and there is an image, a perfect illusion of someone cowering. They're going to be drawn to it. And then, we get the fucking drop on them, and... Prop! Yes, Echinacea, prop. Exactly, you got it. But that way, that gives us an opening.
Perfect.
Kalen's still, he's like, so yes, we could remove curse, we could grant the restoration, and then completely just undo the whole thing, but we'll have to wear it down a good bit first.
So,
Understood.
make an opening and cast this powerful holy magic.
Unfortunately, they are not, these are greater undead, so they don't have the same unfortunate vulnerability to radiant damage, yes. But if we put them to rest, he avoids saying kill, if we put them to rest with radiant magic, they will stay down.
I can do that.
As can I.
Can we bless his bullets?
Actually, if we're not leaving until tomorrow, Alec.
Yeah.
Feel free to say no, but Echinacea can do this very quickly now.
Mm-hmm.
They learned Holy Weapon from Uldiel.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely. Uldiel has been helping a lot with the doctors. They've been sort of aiding the hospital. And so yeah, you go to her. Absolutely, you can learn Holy Weapon from her. And I think for you that's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, but it's very short time. I think it might be like half.
It's half off though through your Mythic Spellbook.
Oh god, I forgot about that. Yeah. Nice.
Oh hell yeah, brother! Nice. But yeah, so you can do the money later. Just put.
I'll put it in my notes.
Yeah. Just yeah. But yeah, you can put that on, and then you guys get to Sandro. He's rip-raring, ready to go, imagining that this sort of entity has a lot of issue, or is causing a lot of strife with the Amine. More than enough reason for him to go. And Whistle from this morning, very clear this guy wants to hit something that he can kind of tear into.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Xio, Whistle, Echinacea, Kalen, Monroe, Sandro, correct?
Yeah.
Understood. All right. You guys begin to make your way toward Valen. The snow is battering into you as winter is in full swing here. You guys are moving about. I need each of you to go ahead and give me survival checks, and then No.
No. 15.
15.
You said survival check?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
14.
Okay.
David, high five me.
Oh.
Nice.
Where the fuck
Wait,
are
did we do...
you?
That was the right side, right?
Yeah,
think
no, that was the
so.
correct side. That was the correct side.
Okay.
Your guys' first bit of travel is completely uninhibited. You guys are able to move very quickly. Sorry.
Whistle, like, taking, like, little lookout journeys on Anvil.
Okay.
Mm.
Just kind of fluttering up, keeping an eye out, come back down, reporting in.
Yeah, Echinacea will also like fly above the treetops and then down, kind of like bouncing.
Oh, yeah, nice.
How
Okay.
do I have you prepped?
Whistle. Let's see.
There we go. Oh man, I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. I
You're good.
needed that 3 minutes to figure out Soundtail.
Soundtail's
Holy
tricky.
Fuck, dude. Okay. So you guys are moving through. Anvil is actually the one that shouts it out as you guys don't incur any sort of like natural issue, but you do see a small settlement about a mile forward, smoke rising from buildings. You hear some sort of commotion, but moving away from the city, you see an individual wrapped in a cloak running until they fall and collapse.
I think we make our way there.
Doctor, there.
Let's go.
Whistle's gonna
Echinacea
have, weapon ready, but escorting Echinacea, basically.
Echinacea casts Long Strider on Whistle
Ooh, hell yeah.
as we all go. As we noom.
Yeah, everybody neumes as you see this individual just sort of slam into the ground and just no,
Are
crawling
you all
forward.
right?
There's an immediate jump as you are you here to help? They're all dead. They're all dead. I left them.
It's okay. It's okay. What happened?
What you see right now is a grizzled human man, hollowed eyes. He sort of sits upright, his voice shaking as he begins to recount the horrors. My name is Torek. It was last night when it came. The village. You could hear it before you saw it. A horrible wet sound. Like hundreds of feet squelching through mud. The bodies. God, they were all there. People I knew. People I'd grown up with. They were all twisted together, writhing like one, and it didn't stop. It never stopped. I saw Elena. She was a baker. I saw her face. It looked like she tried to reach out to me. She tried to speak. but her mouth was grafted onto another's arm. The worst part, I heard their voices. All of them like a damned choir. No words but crying out as if begging for mercy. The ones closest to the thing upon its approach, they couldn't fight it. They couldn't stop it. They melted into it. And I ran until I couldn't breathe, and I left them all to die. Well, I don't know why I was spared, but that thing looks back toward the city.
Mm-hmm.
It's still there, and it is looking for more bodies to take.
All right. Is there only one?
It drops. Almost like fledglings. From what I recall, there was the village, and then there was about 8, 9 individual undead. Maybe, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't.
You don't have to apologize. I am going to, Echinacea will... Oh, wait, no, it has to be centered on me, bitches.
Bitches.
I won't do the thing I said I was going to do. Shit.
Whenever you're done helping him, Whistle will offer Anvil to get him out of here.
Okay. Anvil looks down at Torek and it's just, fancy a ride. I'll take you as far as you need to go. And Torek just, but you can't go near it, it'll kill you. It'll take you. It'll make it a part. It'll make you a part of its choir. There's like, he doesn't know you guys. He doesn't know your abilities. Yeah. He is so afraid that more are going to be taken into this thing.
Torek, you said that they were crying for mercy. We are here to give it to them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now go.
Jumps on Anvil, and Anvil looks. I'll return once he's somewhere safe.
Yeah, get him out of here. He'll find us. Make sure of it.
A running start, Anvil leaps, and he and Torek make their way out. Monroe looks. I can move ahead. Plant the distractions.
Let's see what we're dealing with first. Let's get closer.
All right.
Echinacea, as Monroe and Whistle are standing next to each other, grabs both of their arms and casts Death Ward, and they use Aedwulf's twinned spell to cast it on both of them.
Very nice. Slot. Okay, cool. And we're going to move over to the map.
Oh, shit.
Why?
Why? What if... Do we need to?
Why?
All right. So you guys are starting at the bottom here. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, just
yeah, please.
Echinacea is in planning mode.
Absolutely.
We don't want this to touch us.
Kaylin is like, agreed. Yes, correct.
Whistle, you can fly?
Unfortunately not. I need my magic for need my attunement slots for something else.
Understood. Monroe, can you fly?
He starts looking through his Rolodex, seeing if he cast the fly, or if he prepared the fly spell.
Or if that neat suit flies.
I cannot. The suit does not fly yet.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
I'm not. No judgment.
Though he does
Kaylin.
immediately cast Longstrider on himself.
Yeah.
He's like,
So now Whistle and Monroe have Longstrider, and then Kaylin. It's dark out. Yeah, this map is fucking spooky.
it's dark out. Yeah.
Kaylin, if you can stay in the air.
Can do.
Once we start fighting.
Understood.
Echinacea takes out their figurine of a phoenix, throws it on the ground. Their phoenix emerges, and they look at Monroe and Whistle. Are either of you interested in a mount?
What are you doing?
Me?
Because if you stay down, I'll stay down with you.
I was gonna stay low to the ground.
That's crazy.
We'll have them split between two directions. If they look up and see something, and they might be good to divide their attention.
And I'll keep them off of him.
Yeah, he'll keep them off of me.
They look at Kaylin. Then I think the
them.
phoenix is yours.
Kaylin. Kaylin does look down. All right. He jumps on it.
Plus, if Anvil comes back, then I've got Anvil.
That's true.
That makes sense. And now Kaylin has a movement speed of 80 feet.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Isandro, feeling the plight of the Amine, has shifted and is ready to enact some justice on their behalf. He sort of looks down. This creature does not belong here.
No, sir.
And Isandro looks between Whistle and Monroe. I will be on the ground as well.
All right. We watch each other's backs. And keep as much pressure off of the good doctor as we can. Off of the doctor and Kaylin.
Thank you.
Your radiant damage, your radiant abilities might be a difference maker here.
Oh, not just me. And with another twin spell, Echinacea casts Holy Weapon. I'd have just enough. On both Monroe and Whistle's weapons.
Oh, shit.
Monroe's guns begin to glow, and he's like, "Oh, yes, yes, yes." Sorry.
Whistle
excited.
like twirl the glaive, and it just has like kind of like an ethereal ring to it as it's kind of moving through the air with a golden glow.
Fuck yeah. All right.
Holy shit.
And to cover the battlefield here, you guys would easily be able to survey that there are about 11 undead, 3 of them looking quite large, but not village-like. You can see that people are being dragged from their homes. The remaining people of this village being taken from their homes by these batch of undead. All right. And with that, how are you guys moving in?
I think if people are actively being taken, I don't know if Whistle is really going to advocate for stealth.
You guys are moving in? Okay.
Yeah, charging in at the nearest whoever is being taken and just, going down on them.
Roll initiative, please.
Yeah, I heard it too. Initiative. Are we kind of like where we're at right now?
Yeah, I'd say anywhere in that bottom quadrant is kind of free range for you guys. So you have this batch of 70 feet to kind of play with here.
Okay.
So Kaylin Kalen, since he's flying, he's going to be up here. And you said 80 feet button?
I did.
So he's perfectly in line. Okay, cool. All right. I'm just going to roll 1d20 for the NPCs, if that's cool for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So 25 to 20.
I got a little bit higher. I got a 26, sorry.
26. Whistle. Nice, dude. Kalen got a 23. Okay, Kalen. Or actually, NPCs are going to go in one go. So we'll just 23 NPCs. And then... Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Hi, village. Okay. Your modifier is... Jesus. Okay, Button, what did you get?
Lucky 13.
Nice. And then...
It's Halloween season.
It's spooky times. Echinacea, and then for the ads. Okay. So, first up in initiative, Whistle.
Whistle is going to point out the nearest group of enemies that are assaulting a hut. And he's going to say,
All right. This ends here. Charge.
and as he steps forward and moves, swinging the holy weapon, swinging the glaive through the air, is going to just smack down on the ground and activate Crusader's aura as an action, or Crusader's mantle.
Crusader, yeah, I knew what you meant.
That's the one. And then bonus action is going to give a quick little whistle and activate the animated shield. So AC.
Yeah.
So now,
25?
Now I can. Yeah. No. Just now I can hold the weapon in two hands.
Got it.
Because the
Understood.
animated shield is doing its thing.
Cool.
And then move. Take full movement to get in.
Full movement.
Long Strider is
Extra
plus 10
10.
Extra 10 feet.
Yeah.
so 40 feet.
Well, it depends on what level you cast it at.
First, because I'm a dummy. You can do more?
Yep. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, you target one additional creature.
I was about to say, what? Tell you what, they will have casted at second level and given it to Asandro.
Oh,
so
sick.
He also has an extra 10 feet.
So Asandro has 55 movement speed right now.
Gross.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put that in Long
Now he can
Strider.
almost keep up with Zia.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I gotta put Xio in the initiative.
And there is the aura for what's that spell called? Crusader's
Crusader's Mantle!
Perfect.
30 foot. Oh wait, 30 foot radius. Yeah, that's 30 foot radius. Yeah.
Oh, huge.
Huge.
Yeah,
Big
ginormous.
time huge. Big time.
An extra
huge.
1d4 to all your things. And yeah, 23 AC for whistle.
Okay.
And
We're gonna take a long rest with Xio because this is happening the next day.
Yeah.
And then roll initiative for Xio. Oh, 21. Look it up, pussy boss.
Amazing.
Okay. Oh, nice. 21 Xio. Okay, great. Alrighty. Is that your turn, Whistle?
that's the turn, whistle.
We got NPCs up. We are going to have. Let me get Xio on the map here, because I think Xio is going to have their Boots of Flying activated, and they're going to be up here, floating where, not far off from Kalen, with their bow blade knocked. Kalen's going to start the party with something fun. He's going to look up at the this big ass zombie here, and he is going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Boom.
Pew! Pew, 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 pew!
Ooh! And with a 27, he hits. You all see as
Get him, baby.
the crescent moon on the center of his breastplate begins to glow this bright purple as he juts True Seeker out. The blade shatters, and all the shards go and hit this one entity. And Kalen sort of emitting his voice, "Come and catch me," as he will then move his entire movement speed 80 feet, and he will zig here and zag over by this tree, getting their attention. And I'm gonna make a persuasion check with a 17. Oh yeah, they're focused. And let me roll damage here on Guiding Bolt. 13 points of damage.
Nice.
+4 or +1d4 radiant, because I think he was in.
Oh yeah, he
Crystal's
was.
aura when he shot.
Mhm.
Damn right. Thank you, Button, for that
Thank you, Button.
reminder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
Does the radiant seem to do any extra?
It does not, unfortunately.
Okay.
But it isn't halved.
But it isn't halved, so that's
There's
fine.
that.
Okay, that is Kalen. Isandro is going to... Jesus Christ! Move here. It's fucking disgusting. And he is going to make... because he's able to hit, but we'll say that this is maybe 3/4 cover on this guy because he's kind of tucked awkwardly. So we're gonna bump his AC up by 2, and
I believe in you, Sandra.
we'll see if Isandro hits with a predatory strike. And that's a 26 to hit, as you see Isandro's large clawed hand reel back as the water Agonethetic form this large icicle around his hand as he just bashes forward, and he deals into the same one that Kalen hit an additional 12 points of damage.
Did he roll with advantage?
Oh shit, he did not.
Does he get this crit?
I'll roll the second one at advantage then. No advantage. Oh my god, D&D Beyond, stop being stupid. Thank you.
What gives the
Thanks,
advantage? I'm a
Indiana.
dummy.
Guiding Bolt.
Guiding Bolt.
Guiding Bolt!
That is a 30. It's not a crit, but my god, it hits. As he deals another 12 points of slashing damage. And Isandro is then going to use his bonus action to Crimson Right.
Right?
And he is going to... He is going to do... Yeah, he's going to do Rite of the Frost. As his hands are just coated in water Agonethetic. Monroe is going to
Bang, bang.
move here. Free object interaction. One of those discs drops him as you see the smirk because I remembered to say disc. Fuck you. That was so... Eat my whole ass.
Say anything!
I said disc and you went... Is gonna...
You mean the flat circle?
He throws this flat circle right there. And then he moves the rest of his movement, which he has... Oh, he's only got 40 because he's little boy. So he's right here.
That's a lot.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's more than me. Guys,
Monroe-
everyone's faster than me.
Monroe moves here, and he's going to take 2 shots Well, one shot with his rifle. Jesus, with a 30 to hit. And that's 14 points of damage.
Plus 2d8, plus 1d4 from the 2 radiant. Hold the holy weapon in the Crusader's mantle.
Okay. Hold on. You said 2d8.
Uh-huh.
I need this one at a time. 2d8. Roll. 10. With a 10.
Okay, so that's 24, and then roll 1d4.
I feel like a god. Shut up. And an extra 2. So 26. Monroe has bloodied this thing.
Yeah!
And this is the large creature, the large undead that looks to have a content warning for some body horror stuff. It seems to have the material that fingernails are made of, extending out of its arms like these serrated blades.
Oh, unsanitary.
And, never mind, he has the gunner feat, so he's going to take his second attack.
Do it again.
Which is a 31 to hit.
Ah!
That man was built for that feat.
Yep.
He has the gunner feat. He is that feat.
So
Artificer.
18, and then 2d8. Holy shit, 4. And then a d4. Roll 4. Damn. You see, as with these now like holy bullets, these large the explosion hits outward. As you can see, the natural regeneration abilities within this large undead do not begin to take as it has been blasted with holy magic. No, man. That is the NPC turn. Those are the NPC's turns for this round. And then we have Xio, who is going to make their attack on this guy as well. We're focusing the big guy. He's going to shoot with Simon's bow blade with a 26 to hit. That is a crit because bird's eye view. So this is sneak attack.
Yes.
That is 13 out the gate. And then plus... Holy shit. Okay, so then what this is going to be is the 2d8. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 d6. And then the d4. Holy fuck, that's a lot of dice. For 40 points of damage. You see as Xio knocks not one, but 2 arrows at once as they shoot through the air, as you see these Vacron-like feathered trail effects blast forward as these arrows sink into both eyes as this creature is felled.
Nicely done.
All right. That is one off the board. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, sorry I'm playing with myself. Next up.
Don't be sorry.
I'm playing with myself. I'm playing with myself.
This is my favorite part. Is watching Alec play with himself.
Each of you see
Oh no. Okay.
as coming
Why the music
down,
switch?
moving its full 40, is the village itself.
Don't be fucking ucky.
This large, roiling mass of flesh. You see as its 3 unruly arms, it begins to move forward, all 3 eventually touching the ground and pulling it forward as the wailing begins. Each of you, this massive abomination before you, it's an awkwardly shaped, teetering amalgamation of flesh and bone. Its entire body is made up of lifeless forms of, at this point, over 100 villagers. Its 3 arms flailing unsteadily, and an eerie green light is pulsating from deep within under the mounds of corpses. Across its rotting form, mouths begin to snap open, filling the air with a chorus of disjointed wailing, just in this horrific sound. Okay. And we have a line, gamers.
We have a what?
A line, gamers. It sees, unfortunately, Kaylin.
No,
Kaylin's in the
Kaylin!
air.
This thing is gargantuan. This thing is huge.
How tall is it?
I say it's about 50, 60 feet tall.
Okay.
And you see as its center mass begins to open, as this black smoke begins to swirl within, as this shadowed black breath begins to shoot outward, and Kaylin has to make a Constitution saving throw. That is a 6 on the dice for a 10. And he is no longer within... Monroe.
No, I need with 10.
Monroe is going to... Never mind, he is not within 30 feet. Luckily, Kaylin... Well, never mind, this is just flat damage. I spoke too soon. Kaylin is going to take 35 necrotic damage as this attack blasts forward and slams into his midsection. And he is not poisoned because he is a paladin and is immune to disease.
He can't.
He can't be poisoned, gamers.
Also, does he have resistance to
Just
necrotic?
radiant.
Fuck, every time.
Yeah, just radiant. Okay. And that is the village's turn. Next up, we have... Give me my fight music back. There we go. Echinacea, you're up with the zombies on the ground on deck.
Yeah, okay, you made this easy. Echinacea flies up in the air at a 30-foot, like, diagonal, so I imagine they're, like, 20 feet. I'm not going to do the math. In the air.
Okay.
I shan't do the math because it will take even more time.
I will not do that.
And then... Yeah, that just makes sense. We're going to say, well, we have to figure out what affects you one way or another, don't we? And they cast Fireball.
Okay. Are you casting it at the village?
Yeah, just
Okay.
at the village.
Okay. And you need a dexterity saving throw from me, correct?
Yeah, fucking dexterous are you, walking turd.
That is... I mean, that's a 19, but I know that doesn't save against your DC.
That does fail. It takes 32 fire damage unless it has resistances.
It takes 32 fire damage.
Now leave him alone. And Echinacea is going to bonus action. Where are you?
Oh, I'm
Fabled.
so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Fabled healer on Kaylin.
Okay.
They're going to use... How many of these am I allowed? I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. They heal him for 14 points.
Very
As
nice.
their little halo of tiny phoenixes swirls around their head, and 4 of them fly and start stitching him up where he has been harmed. And I think because it's like this shadowy necrosis too, they also lay their wings flat against him and sort of beat this heat, this fire against that necrosis, and the skin becomes lavender again.
This looks back. Thank you kindly.
I'm not done yet. And they're going to, because I always forget that I have this feature, they're going to, what are you called? Embers of life on it.
Yeah, okay, so roll that d4. Yeah.
I rolled 2!
Okay.
And it was a 4 and a 1. No, I accidentally rolled 2.
Oh.
3.
So he'll gain 5 hit points
for the next 3 rounds.
Turns. Cool. Love that. All right.
That's my turn.
Sweet. Zombie time. With this guy dead, these two are going to move toward Sandro. So we got one here.
Those are zombies?
Yep. And then these ones are focused on Kaylin now. So they're going to move here, here.
Don't make me fight you. I'm gonna.
I'm just moving them now. They're not doing anything quiet yet. Don't make me fight them. These two are going to attack Isandro. They have advantage given flank. So that is going to be oh no. 18 plus 6 is 24. And Isandro is going to take 15 points of slashing damage.
Sorry, can I use my reaction real quick? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at a line of people.
I declared damage. You can save it for next time.
Okay.
So 15 points of damage. And is going to make another attack, so you can do that here if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use Soulforge Shield. Whistle is going to spin in the air, and Nikolai is going to spin from behind him and fly across to Isandro's
Nikolai is
side.
not with you.
Oh, yeah, because Casimir didn't come with.
Because Casimir's got him.
Okay. And I have none of my Soulforge stuff. Okay, never mind. Then I don't do that.
Okay. Bing bong. This one misses Isandro anyway. So, all good. The second one is going to make his attacks. It's a 2, and that is an 8. That doesn't hit. And then the second one, is a 16. The 16 plus 6 is 22, which hits Isandro. Oh, Jesus. Isandro's going to take another 15 points of slashing damage. Okay. With that ability, does it have to be your Soulforged weapon, or can it be the Gravehand Spade?
It has to be the Soulforge
Got it.
thing, because it's a Soulforge one, so yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. Good luck, Isandro. I believe in you.
I'll take care. I'll fix it.
I'll fix it. Okay. Then these are the ones on Kaylin.
How high is Kaylin?
Good luck, Kaylin.
Kaylin is 60 feet up.
Okay. Hot. Good.
So, going to use Shard Shot, which has a range of 120 feet.
For fuck's sake!
So you see that sort of like nail-like carapace begins to shoot outward. I need Kaylin to make a... What is this? Dexterity saving throw. He's got that. He doesn't have it. Fuck, one shy, my boy. You see as he then takes 18 piercing damage and is knocked prone.
He's on a flying thing.
Yeah, so he doesn't get knocked prone.
He
falls face first into these, like, poof. One of the wings of the phoenix just goes, like, keeps him up. But
Now, do they have disadvantage on their remaining attacks? Because he's prone.
He can only do that one once, but this guy's gonna do it too. So
Bitch.
Kalen, stop hitting my boy. Listen. Jesus, that is worse, my boy. Unfortunately, that hits too. He's gonna take another 18 points of damage, and he is knocked prone yet again, bashed into the wing of a phoenix.
He's gonna get a concussion.
He has a concussion already.
Oh.
I need to. He's nearly bloodied.
What?
Yeah.
I just healed him.
Yeah, but he had already taken pretty hefty damage after that. He's at 81 out of. You healed him for 18.
Yeah, he took 35. I'm trying to. I'm a healer. I have too many HPs to keep track of.
Too many numbers. You're fine. And plus, he still gets Ember of Life at the beginning of his next turn. The other zombies really can't. They don't have ranged options, so they're just kind of like, you see them looking up at Kalen like, and Kalen's just like, he's at the point where he's like, fuck off, fuck off. He's swearing at them because he's over it. Okay, and that is the end of round one. We're gonna take our last break here.
Okay.
And then we'll come back for the rest of the fight. Alrighty. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching this. We're doing a spooky fight with a spooky guy. Happy Halloween, gamers.
Happy Halloween.
We'll see you guys.
Elden Ring bag right now.
I haven't even been playing Elden Ring. All right, we'll see you in about 10 minutes. Bye. Casino here. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to chapter 85. The crew is fighting the village, a disgusting amalgam of deceased bodies. Happy spooky
Gross.
season.
Happy spooky season. Take
And
it back.
happy 2 years.
2 years. Oh, is it gross?
Every 2 years, we fight a village.
Yeah. Okay. So
Our first, yeah, actually,
your first what?
Village?
not the village, but what's his nuts? The spooky ass dude in the woods who was Viola's first
Thalmir,
pact.
the Owl King.
Thalmir, the first pact he held. We fought.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like every 2 years you're like, what if we made it spooky? It's really
What if we did it spooky?
we did spooky.
What if we did it spooky? That's my favorite kink activity. Okay, so
Doing it spooky.
we're doing it spooky. All right,
What is spooky?
Whistle, you're up.
Okay. Whistle is going to start making his way forward, but before he moves from his spot right there, you're going to spend a bonus action to use a Diventhir Infusion and add a d6 of force damage to the onslaught of things that's going through the Grave Hand Spade right now. And just as he's kind of finished kind of like focusing on the Grave Hand Spade in his hand, and like a wreath of magnetic energy just kind of starts to form around the blade, he's going to look up, see all the zombies there attacking Kaelin, and go,
Oh, well, if you're just gonna line up.
reach into the pocket, pull out the Javelin of Lightning that you got from Amari,
Nice.
and say,
Amari said, it doesn't matter.
and pitch it across at the last guy. So that means that everybody that it goes through has to make the save against the lightning damage.
Oh.
So against the last guy, making an attack roll. Ugh. That's a pretty good attack roll, though. That's a... What are you? What's else the modifier? Get off the thing. 15 plus 7. 22.
Two.
I also 22 to hit.
22 to hit.
Oh yeah, hits. I want to rectify something. Kaelin is not bloodied, or not close to bloodied. I accidentally did all the damage on Issandra's sheet, not Kaelin's sheet, but I fixed it.
Oh, you put a Sandra's on Kaelin?
I put Kaelin's damage on Isandra, so it was lower than I thought. I was looking at the wrong sheet,
Oh.
but I'm putting the hit points of NPCs down. But yes, that hits David.
Okay. Then that's going to be... 6 plus...
A radiant plus the other radiant.
That's a lot of threes. That's 3 threes on the d4. On the 4d6s, and then a 2. So that's 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11, plus another 9 for 20 lightning damage. Actually, sorry, minus 6. 14 lightning damage to the 3 little dudes, and then 20 to the last guy because he gets hit with the javelin.
So
Did you do the extra radiant and your force?
I did not. The force isn't on this one.
I want
Oh.
to make sure I understand. These are the 4 being attacked.
So it's in a straight line. So hang on, I gotta think this shit. So it's gonna be this line. Yeah, those 4.
Okay, so got it. Okay, understood.
Yeah, and the javelin actually only hits the last guy, so he gets 5d6. The 1d6 for the weapon plus the 4d6 for the lightning. Everybody else just gets the 4d6.
But then he will also get... Or no, this one's not made holy.
Correct.
But he does get the Crusader's Mantle.
He does get Crusader's Mantle. Yep. So yeah, he does get the extra d4
Jesus.
on that. So 23 damage because I rolled a 3 on the d4. So 23 damage to the last guy, and then 14 damage to all the other dudes.
Okay, so 14 damage. Holy shit. Okay, nicely done.
All right, so that's bonus action and attack number 1. Then we're going to take all of our movement and we're going to go up here with 40 feet of movement to get within 10 feet flanking of this guy with Isandro. And we're going to take the last 2 attacks on that guy. Now with Gravehand Spade.
Hey, you said 14 on all of them, except for the first guy who took 24?
23, yeah.
20, okay, got it.
So this guy takes 23, the guy in the
Understood. Back. Yep. Okay, and then all 14 here. Got it. Understood.
Yep. All right, so let's see here. It's a d4 for this, it's this, and then the 2d8s from you, and then the d10 from this, and then advantage. Okay, got all the dice collected. Let's see what we get when we roll them.
Satisfying sound.
Oh, okay. So there is a 19 and a 7. So 19 plus Gravehand Spade, you are... plus 6. So 19 plus 6 for 25 to hit that guy.
25 hits.
All right. Then that's going to be...
Hey everyone, Alec from the future here with some narration as the recording ended up having some copywritten music on it, thanks to yours truly. I didn't catch it during play. I did unfortunately catch it during the edit. In order to avoid any sort of copyright strike on this VOD or the channel period, I am opting to obviously do this narration. I'm sorry I didn't catch it in the moment. I will be more diligent about checking my sources on Streamlabs, but for the time being, we're going to give you the context of these few rounds through this narration. So picking back up with Whistle's turn, Whistle deals a staggering 31 points of damage to the undead flanking Isandro and bloodies the creature. With his remaining attack, Whistle fells the zombie with 2 whirling slashes, skidding to a halt when the deed is done. Thus, we move on to the NPC's turns. Kalen heals 5 hit points via Echinacea's Embers of Life ability and gains another 10 as he uses Lay on Hands on himself. Kalen then uses his mount's movement to get within range of a cluster of zombies. Then, with his action, Kalen uses his Channel Divinity to turn undead. 4 of the 6 zombies are turned. Using the mount's remaining movement, Kalen retreats from range. Monroe moves up to Echinacea and casts Longstrider. He then uses his bonus action to activate his defensive field and gain 14 temporary hit points. Isandro, still within his shifted form, uses his Frosted Claws to tear into the remaining undead in front of him. Shards of ice erupt from the zombie as Isandro lays it to rest. The Spirit Caller uses his impressive speed to block off any potential retreat. Using his bonus action, Isandro taps more into the beast within in order to gain 8 temporary hit points, thus ending the NPC turns. On Xio's turn, he taps into his Primordial Soul abilities, burning a sorcery point to summon Lulu, his current companion. In a radius of 10 feet surrounding zombies, a burst of flame erupts out and singes the undead as the pseudo-dragon confirms just how disgusting they all are. Xio then uses their bonus action to command Lulu to attack once more. Lulu shoots a small ball of flame and burns up one of the reanimated corpses, thus ending Xio's turn. Up to the village's turn. The massive amalgam of corpses moves its full 40 feet of movement, and then it emits its black breath at Isandro, Whistle, and Echinacea. The 3 heroes make a Constitution saving throw. Whistle uses Indomitable to succeed, Echinacea succeeds, and Isandro fails. Isandro takes 36 necrotic damage, Whistle takes 18, and Echinacea takes 9.
These things are so gnarly looking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anything else? Do you have any reaction you want to do, Echinacea?
None that I can do with that
Okay.
reaction, no.
Understood. Okay. I just wasn't sure if you were looking at something.
Mm-mm.
Okay, cool. That is the village's turn. Echinacea, your retort.
Okay. Fuck you.
Fair, valid.
Echinacea. Is going to. Oh my god. Is going to fail to move. It's going to fly here, the same height.
Okay.
They are going to... me be upset. They are going to... Oh, fuck, Cassandra, I wish you weren't there. Sorry, guys. I thought I had a plan, and then I got fucked up.
You good?
Echinacea says, Aidwolf, go hit them. And throws a Guardian of Faith right in between these two.
Ping that again. Perfect.
In between the the blue is
village
not
and
showing
the
up.
big boy. No, it's fine. I was looking at stat blocks. That wasn't a you problem. That was a me problem.
Okay.
Grabbing my
So
Aidwolf. Go ahead.
yeah, Aidwolf as a Guardian of Faith. So Aidwolf's like humanoid form appears, that shadow on the field, seeming to radiate light while being darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And I need both the village and the big guy to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, that is a natural 4, so that they do not succeed.
Did both make them?
Yep, they have the same modifier, so I'm just rolling the same. Yeah.
And they each take 20 radiant damage.
Okay. 20 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Echinacea, you and Airwolf have managed to bloody this one.
The big guy?
The big guy. Not the village. Yeah, the big guy.
Okay. Echinacea is going to... Who looks fucked up right now? Isandro?
Isandro looks the most fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Monroe's like, fine. He's like, I'm just chilling.
Echinacea's like, great, good.
Stay that way.
Please stay that way. Echinacea will Weaves Mend on Isandro.
Okay.
To 7. A little Minrian moat of blue leaps out of the floating terrariums that are constantly surrounding Echinacea, and the little moats almost seem to take the shape of those water omine for a moment, more as like something that comforts Isandro than as like actual form, and then they sink into him. Heals for 13.
Very nice. All right.
That's all I got.
Thank you.
Of course. Maybe get out of there.
You can see there's a bit of Isandro that wants to stay in the fray, but he nods and acknowledges. All right, zombie turns. Forgot these guys were back here.
Zombie. I have a 40-foot movement speed. Can I be 10 feet higher than I was?
Yeah, absolutely.
I forget it.
These guys are gonna dash over to their daddy.
Papa.
Yeah, Papa, Father, there are good people here to burn us. Father, this is terrifying. They're gonna move there. So you're in the air, Echinacea, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, this guy's gonna move here. This guy... Ah, shit, I gotta make it moving out of... Damn. Actually, well... So, I have to make the save moving out of Aidwolf's space, correct?
1 sec.
You're fine.
Occupied space of your choice. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
He's within 10 feet. Yeah. And he moved.
17.
That fails. He takes another 20 damage, and Aedwolf returns back into Echinacea in a flurry of shadow that it somehow emits light.
Aedwolf's like, they fucking stink. They're so gross, dude. They smell so fucking bad.
They're stinky, and we smell like flowers.
Yeah, we do. Echinacea, I need from you a don't and don't I need a dexterity saving throw.
Bitch, I am not good at this yet. I'm working on it. I am gonna use an inspiration.
What?
Hero point. I'm gonna use an inspiration. I rolled a 4 on the first one. That is better. 14 plus 4 is 18.
You save, so you'll take half damage, and you won't be knocked prone.
Sick.
So we're just gonna say, Echinacea, you're gonna take 12 points of piercing damage as this nasty nail-like carapace stabs into your midsection.
It hurts, but the 69 HP is worth it.
And at the end of that ad's turn, we're going to use a legendary action on the village. And we're going to do... No! We're going to do a slam attack on Asandro.
Don't do it. Don't schoolyard special him.
And this
He's
is
just a boy.
advantage. It is not a natural 20, but it is a 30 to hit.
Good. Jesus.
And Isandro is going to take 4d8 plus 8.
You nasty. Stop.
Isandro is going to take 26 points.
And a slam attack isn't a weapon attack. Damn.
No, it is not.
Bitches.
Damn! Actually, it's listed here as a melee weapon attack. I'll allow it. The verbiage is there.
Ugh. No, because I feel like it's going to do worse in a second. Wait, did it already have its turn?
Legendary action, I said.
But did it have its turn before that?
Yes, correct.
Just now.
Yep.
For me. No, I'm going to wait.
Yeah, the village has its turn, before you. So we're on the last turn of the order. Stinky. This one is going to move in on you, Whistle, and is going to make 3 attacks.
Ooh, okay.
2 with these blades. 18 plus 8, Jesus number.
26. I'm going to use... I'm going to use shield here.
Okay, and what's your AC?
AC would become 28.
Okay, so that
with
misses.
the shield. Mm-hmm.
That misses, and then we're gonna do. That is a natural 20.
You bitch.
This is what it's for. Reaction.
Yeah.
What are you called? Silver barbs.
Silver barbs.
Tries to do a 15 that does not hit. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Hey.
And then advantage to Whistle.
Advantage to Whistle.
Oh, thank you.
This one.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. We're gonna have this zombie move. Damn, perfect flank range. Make 2 attacks against you at advantage, Whistle.
Wait, didn't that one fail the turn undead? It has to run.
Oh shit!
That's right, yeah.
Get out of
Run.
here! Run!
Run away.
Okay, that's way too far.
Stinky.
Go home.
Yeah, it does. Oh no, it can dash. Oh, it does get that far away. Shit.
Get out of here.
You know, Kalen's like, leave. Stinky.
Caleb just pointing down the alleyway. Get out of here.
Yeah, he shows him which way to go. And then Kalen, yeah, he wants these two to split off so you guys don't have like a... Kalen's looks very proud of himself.
He's like a zombie
Amazing.
crosswalk.
And then these two, he's taking True Seeker and going... those two were not affected by the turn undead, so they are still moving forward. I just wanted to make sure that was clear. Okay, that's the ad. It's top of the order. Whistle.
With advantage, Whistle's gonna attack that one that just attacked him.
Reaction. Kidding. I'm joking. That face was just, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Okay, that is a dirty 20.
Yeah, no, that doesn't hit.
Damn it. Okay. Second
It hits.
attack.
I'm joking.
Oh.
Button got
I'm gonna
pissed.
fight you.
It was the... What did you just say? Stupid fuck. We see each other this month. You're gonna put hands on me.
I've done it before and I'll do it again.
Just hit him in case.
Yeah, honestly, it's probably probably good
Odds
to
are
just hit me
you're
just in case.
owed
You're
one.
gonna have a reason. Yeah. If I'm owed one, everybody at that party is gonna. I'm gonna walk in. It's gonna be like Office Space where they're all kicking the shit out of the fax machine.
Yeah.
But it's me.
For-
So the first 20 hit. I just want to make sure that's clear.
Gotcha. Then that's going to be 17 plus 19. 36.
And that's on the big boy.
That's on the big boy.
Nearly there.
And that includes Radiant, so you can't fucking heal.
Can't regenerate.
Regenerate,
Oh.
same thing.
Okay, we going for him again. Yeah. No advantage this time.
Thank God the herb finally legal now.
That's a 6 plus a 6 for 12. And let's just see. I'm going to also use a Hobgoblin thing. The Fey Gift to add...
Yeah.
Not Fey Gift. The other thing. Saving face. To add +3 to it. Fortune of the Many. That's what it's called. To add +3 to this attack roll. So that'll be 15.
You are surrounded by friends.
15
to
damage?
No,
Oh.
15 to hit.
15 does miss.
Okay. All right. Then one last attack.
The pout is crazy. Why? Because their AC is 18.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck.
That's what we were looking for.
I've been duped.
Let's see. So 19 plus 6 is
25.
15.
25.
25.
You said 19 plus...
Oh, sorry. No, not 19. 9 plus 6
okay.
is 15.
It's 15.
But I'll use Fortune of the Many a second time to get that to an 18 and hit him.
Yeah, okay. Cool. All right. You know what? That one's on me. That one's on me.
So...
That sucks. That sucks. You know, sometimes...
This is good, solid damage, too.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, roll the damage.
20,
You know, sometimes I feel... There's an audio that I saw on my For You page today. That was... it's like 2 animated characters, and the femme individual was like, I got something to tell you. You're going to be a father. And the guy's like, I'm pregnant? And I'm like, this is how he feels sometimes.
Damn.
You're pregnant too?
28 plus 17.
Damage?
Yeah.
God, how do you want to do this, David?
So Whistle is going to... Well, yeah, so it kept attacking him. It was going to get a really good strike, and then Echinacea did the silvery barbs. And in that moment, as it is distracted, Whistle is going to kind of flip the blade underneath the hand is kind of spinning the creature around and then jump off of its hip and cut down 2 quick cuts and just lands on the other side and moves into flank with Isandro.
Nice. Okay. Perfect. Very cool. All right, I'm gonna clear the board of deceased enemies. Just
bye, guys.
So we bye, guys.
Redeaded.
Yeah, just so we.
Bonus action, I can attack this guy too. Actually, I'll just do it for.
Just don't. No, it's okay.
Sorry.
No.
I have to.
It's fine.
I have to though.
Whistle.
Oh, that's a 20.
Whistle.
That's a 20 and an 8. Natural 20 and an 8.
Oh, Jesus fuck. Okay, cool.
So it's pretty solid damage here. Okay, hang on. There's a D10, 2 D8s, a D6, and a D4.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so this is 10, and it's also
there's a
on
point
here, so it's
in me
20.
placing tokens on the map today when I was at work, when I said, is this overtuned? Is this combat too much? No. And not
what do you think? Okay.
I could have
20
put 40 motherfuckers on the board and y'all would have been fine.
Plus 15 is 35. Plus 9 is 43. Plus 11.
44.
44. Plus 11 is 55. Plus 17 is
God help me.
72.
No, plus is 70.
55 plus 17.
Oh, 55. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 72. 72 damage to him. With the bonus action attack.
With a bonus action
Disgusting.
makes me want to die.
I think Whistle.
That's not quite it, but it's damn close.
Okay, yeah, Whistle's gonna have spun the other guy around, jumped off of him, and just landed on this guy and just kind of like carved down the back as he lands behind it.
Disgusting. Oh, very nice. Okay.
That's the
You're
turn.
on fire.
All right. You're on
Thank you.
fire. Okay. Kalen, being the noble bastard he is gonna move down to Isandro. Move right here and is going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. Isandro is gonna heal 22 hit points. Heal. And then that's 20 feet for Kalen. What's his action?
Kalen heals 5 points.
Oh, yes, thank you. And then he is then, well, he can't really do that. Okay. He'll use the rest of his movement to move behind the village and flank. You will take an attack of opportunity. Nope, flyby. Never mind. I'm a dumbass. Ignore me. I recognized it before I got that shit-eating look of just, what? No, he doesn't. Okay.
Don't even think about it.
Hey, do you touch my boyfriend? I'll kill you. Okay. Isandro's turn. He's flanking with you, Whistle. He's going to make those predatory strikes. Those are names that it's just a name I don't like. Which are 28 to hit. 12 points of damage.
Did you add your D4?
I don't have to.
You don't have to. You should.
I don't have to because you see as Isandro, both hands claws an X between this large form as shards of ice just on the floor around you. You and Isandro are looking at each other in the same way that you were before and says, "Finish it." Turns around and looks at the village.
With pleasure.
fuck yeah, dude. Monroe's like, I feel left out. Enough of that.
They're both so grumpy.
They're both. What are they saying? Monroe is gonna move. Bink, bink. No, that's stupid. That's dumb. He's gonna move here. Don't nod when I say something I do is stupid, you fucking bitch. Fuck you. Oh my god. You know what? Echinacea, you take 14 psychic damage because I fucking said so. I'm kidding. I'm not that way.
Okay.
I'm joking. Stop. Don't even. Monroe does miss his first shot on Forge. And he does indeed miss his second shot on Forge. Let me make sure I'm
He's
correct
gotten
here.
Lucian's luck.
Yeah, if Lucian and Monroe aren't in the same room, they're both fucked, dice-wise. Okay, so unfortunately, no misfire, but Monroe misses both times as, well, the bullets hit, but they just hit in like this very hard, like hide-like area where just no damage is dealt. Okay, that is them, and he's gonna use the rest of his movement to kind of duck behind this tree for a bit of cover. Okay. Do we have any bonus actions here, bud? Actually, no, we can't do that. Okay. That is that. NPCs had a pretty seamless round, I'm gonna say. 1 second, I'm so sorry. Oh, please let me mute in time. No. Oh.
Pardon.
That one's gonna be there for a bit. All right, Zio's turn.
Just sneeze?
No, it was a burp. It's now stuck in my chest.
Oh no.
Anyway, Zio's up.
You gotta King Kong it.
Oh, no, that hurts. I don't like that. Shut up. See. Zio's gonna move up here to the tree. Gonna make their attack against the village. Oh shit, with a 30. Okay, so that, and then no longer within Crusader's Mantle, but that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 13 plus 13, 26 damage to the village. And then for their bonus action, they're gonna take a cunning action hide. Oh, there it is. Oh, fucking A. Ow. 17, and then I'll just roll. Oh yeah, Xio is gone from the village's sight. Okay. Next up is the village. Got a couple attacks I can make. Well, a couple attacks I'm gonna make. The village can tell. Well, it's actually not. Oh, I should roll a d6, see if I get it. I get it back. But both of these attacks are going to go for Kaylin.
No.
I'm
Don't
doing
do it.
I'm doing it.
Where is
Okay,
that echo
Frieza.
coming from?
I think that came
Yeah.
from David.
Oh
Might
no.
have been, yeah, through.
So a 31 on Kaylin hits, and then
Don't.
and then a 30 on Kaylin also hits. So I'm just gonna roll 8d8. Add the 8, you dumb bitch. Kaylin is going to take a whopping 35 points of bludgeoning damage as he is slammed by one of the 3 malformed arms of this creature. And he is bloodied.
Don't touch him.
Oh. Okay. He looks and he's just... looks determined. But shoots a look at you, Echinacea, and just smiles. We have this.
Yes, we do.
Oh, shit. Alright. Well, Echinacea, it is your retort.
Echinacea's spellbook flips of its own accord to a new page, and I need a dexterity saving throw.
Why a new page? Why a new...
Spell.
That is a natural 20. Monroe is going to cast Silvery Barbs.
Thank you, Monroe.
That is an 11 plus nada.
Nothing?
Plus nothing.
Echinacea shoots this grateful look at Monroe.
Shoots a little wink.
I've never done this before. And the snow around the feet of this entity begins to turn to dust and drift away on the breeze as Echinacea casts Disintegrate for the first time. And 74 points of damage ribbons through this entity as it begins to fade into this fine gold dust whirling skywards away from this place, away from where they can harm Kaylin ever again.
$74 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
The village is bloodied.
Hit me next time. And I will teach you quiet.
Echinacea, as you cast Disintegrate for the first time, Whistle, you see this, and everybody around sees this. As for but a moment, the gold light that is reflecting off of both the torchlight around and the gold dust that is flying, as well as the snow. You see a pair of phoenix wings behind Echinacea, translucent for a moment. As Echinacea, you hear, I like this spell. It's very good for those who need to be dealt with swiftly.
Torek said that they need mercy. They need to go.
I expect nothing more from you. As Igni offers her aid.
And with the spell book that Igni and Pharaoh speak to Echinacea through, and the quill that is Echinacea's focus, and Minri's, or not, Igni, my brain is dumb, Igni's feather, they slam the book shut. This little wisp of fire comes up through the page, takes the form of Igni for but a moment, and then they're going to send that flame, that figure of Igni, to Kaylin, and they're going to heal him with Weave's Mend.
Nice, okay. Damn, he was almost at the magic 69 number. 68, unfortunate.
Sorry, baby. 12 plus 7 is a number. 19.
19, okay. Not 196.
No.
You see as this flame of Igni shoots forward and completely circumvents the village. And you see Kaelin up in the air as her form wraps around him. And you just hear as Igni says, "Their love of you is shared by me." And they just envelop him in warm flame.
Well, very heartwarmed by that. Echinacea is going to fly to this rooftop, above it rather,
Yep.
and stare into the eyes of any entity that they can pick out of this mass of corpses.
You are able to see the face of what looks to be a changeling individual, stark white, no pupils, but just kind of slack-jawed and just staring directly at you. That deep green beginning to pulsate through its eyes. As you can tell, the attention has been diverted to you. And at the end of your turn, how far are you above this?
I'm like 40 feet up, so I think it can reach me.
Okay. Legendary action to do a backhand, which is it's a slam attack again. So Echinacea, that is a natural 20.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
Okay. Kaelin has silvery barbs.
Oh. Thank you, love.
He just says,
Echinacea was like waiting to take it. They were like,
Yep.
"This is gonna hurt me bad."
You see for a moment as like the clouds part for but a moment as a purple feminine hand just pulls backward as Kaelin, still like heavily wounded, and he will take his extra 5. I didn't give him that at the beginning of the turn. As he does say, kind of just in a stupor at this point, "Don't you fucking dare." And so, with this not being a critical, that is still a 28 to hit,
Yeah.
but it's not a crit. So, you're gonna take. Okay. Oh, wrong tab. You're gonna take 29 points of bludgeoning damage, Echinacea.
Woohoo. Okay.
Okay. And that is the end of your turn. It uses its legendary action. It is time for the ads. The rest of these motherfuckers run off the map. Bye. Goodbye. These two jump into the mound and suffuse some of its wounds. It's going to gain 10 hit points each, 20 hit points altogether. As now, it is just you lot and the village. All right, I'm going to move you off the field. Perfect. So I'm going to clean up my initiative order. So ads are gone. All right, Whistle, you are up with NPCs on deck. And Kaelin is no longer bloodied.
Whistle is going to use his shield to repel himself very quickly and get into a flank with Kaelin on the other side of the village, and is going to attack.
Okay.
Okay, so I've been pre-rolling my damage, so I'm just going to roll attack rolls for you.
Perfect. And then, Button, that was the third turn with Embers of Life, correct? Or was that the second?
Third, I think.
Okay.
That
I think
is
you're right.
a 20, a natural 20, and a 7 with the advantage.
So the
first
20
one's-
and the natural 20 hit. So go ahead. Let's resolve crit damage first.
Sorry, when I said 20 and natural 20, I mean I only rolled one attack, so yeah, just a 20.
Okay.
Just a natural 20, sorry.
Oh, yeah, just a natural 20. Okay.
Okay, so I had rolled 23 damage originally there, so then that's going to be 23 plus 10.
33.
plus 16
Holy shit.
is 49, plus 4 is 53, plus 6 is 59, plus 17, which is just the modifiers. So 59 plus 17 is
That's
76?
70, yeah, 76.
76.
Yeah, the village is looking rough. You see as one of its 3 arms completely falls
76.
off as the bodies sort of splay outward and that green glow fades from them as this creature made of undeath is not long for its second life on this planet.
I attack again.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
I just keep hacking into it.
Well, you're rolling. I think Echinacea, having cast this spell, that was like the scariest and worst thing they could think to do, watches as Whistle deals the same amount of damage just with a strike. And they just see Vendrick for an instant. And there is this sense of that legacy that I think just courses through Whistle, that I don't know if any, like, it's just, that is Echinacea's perception of him. And they've had like hero worship of him before, but I think it's even more now. It's even stronger.
Well, he's doing justice, because that's a 5 and an 18 on the dices for plus 6 or 24 for the
Hits.
second attack. That's 36 damage with the second attack.
Whistle,
Third. Oh.
how would you like to do this?
Oh. I think Whistle repels himself forward magnetically with the animated shield. And as he is shot forward by the shield, he's kind of twisting in the air. And as he's doing so, the blade, which is now wreathed in holy light, just kind of spirals with him. He shoots through the creature on one side. By the time he makes it there, the shield is already flooded around. So he bounces off it again and ricochets back into it for the second attack. And it was only 2 attacks, but he was going to action surge this round for 6, so he's just going to kind of be bouncing back and forth like a ping pong ball, just and just cutting through the village and just cutting people off of the village.
You cleave into this undead form as another vestige of Vaemir has been wiped off of the material plane, no longer able to siphon life from the innocent, from the unwilling, and from the pure.
Nicely done.
As if Igni is still
Present,
like just present, like in Echinacea's mind, even as she's like fading back into the book.
Yeah.
They're going to say, "Don't you think that Ios chose well?"
I know that he did. Just as I know that Pharos and I picked well.
Oh. Thank you.
Phoenixes have always had a part to play in the lives of the Alloyborn. And that looks to be just as true now. Looking between you, Echinacea, and Whistle.
I think Whistle sees Echinacea up there and is going to like triumphantly hold the blade up for everybody.
And for a second, you get another flash of Lord Vendrick. As everybody raises their weaponry to Whistle standing tall, kind of looming over the form of the village. And guys, that is where we're going to call tonight's chapter of Known Realms Tolesh.
Ah.
Gotta wait to see what you see of Vendrick until next time is so mean. That's so mean.
What can I
I'm sitting
say?
there like,
What can I say? I'm a bit of a bitch. I'm a bit of a bitch.
We did it.
You guys did it nicely. Nicely fucking done, you guys. And before we head out for the evening, let's go ahead and outro our players, starting with the man, the myth, the legend, David.
oh. Hey guys, I'm David. My pronouns are he, him, and I've been playing Whistle. Also he, him pronouns. You can catch me here as Whistle every Sunday, and you can also catch me over at Tales. Wait.
Nope.
You can also catch me over at Stealthy Elf Productions
It's
as
late,
the game
you guys.
master of a couple Pathfinder 2nd Edition games. And it's late.
Thank you,
That's
David. Murdered it. And the village. Button.
Murders the village.
Hello, my name is Button. My pronouns are they, them. I'm Bluebluebutton on social media. When I'm not here, you can find me over at Stealthy Elf Productions in the Unearthed Inheritance campaign.
Jesus.
It is late. Where I play Cress. Thank you for being here.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me all places on the internet. Tales Archived. I've been your archivist for this evening. And when I'm not here, I play Finn Reese in Heroes of Asteria Unearthed Inheritance over at Stealthy Elf Productions. And we're going to do something a little different when we have more of the full crew here. But what I can say now is that 2 years running this campaign has been the best experience in TTRPGs I've ever had. This is my favorite game that I've ever run. This is a cast and crew of people who never fail to bring heart, who never fail to bring intention, who never fail to bring everything they have into a session. And they have all made me a better storyteller. So I want to thank David, Button, Lou, Angie, Josh, and Zen for everything that they've brought to Known Realms Tolesh. You guys have all made this campaign what it is, and I wouldn't be half of the storyteller I am without all of you. So thank you, and here's to many more years of telling this story. With that, we'll see you guys in the next adventure. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.